Elmer Wood has spent his life moving into the wind. At 86, he still lives next door to his lifelong passion, airplanes. His good friend Farris Thomas is absorbed by the same passion. He's built his whole life and even his home around it. Today on the Heartland Series, two of East Tennessee's earliest flyboys remember the 1930s and the glory days of barnstorming.
Why did people come out to get rides from you?
It was just something new. Yeah. On Sunday, by golly, they'd just cover you up. You'd be surprised, wouldn't they, Farris?
Had they seen airplanes before?
No, we'd get out in the country. We wouldn't fool them.
Yeah, well, they hadn't seen it. It wouldn't be an airport. He'd just fly around and find
the country. They paid us $1 a piece there, boy. We were in high cotton, weren't we?
Yeah. See, back then, it was just like going to an outfit and riding a roller coaster because airplanes were so new. At that time, you couldn't have whipped them and kept them away from airport.
Did Elmer do aerobatics? Is that the word?
Well, yeah, he'd put on a little show to get the crowd started good.
You didn't have no maps or anything. You just got down in the bushes and prowled around and went where you was going, you know.
Yeah, and the airplanes
You didn't have no charts, no nothing. No airspeeds, no compass. We didn't even have a compass.
No.
You flew in the clouds, the soup, it was called.
You'd get up the soup and fly an old needle and ball over here till you thought you were there. Then you'd go down and hunt the ground and then hunt the airport. Now, ain't that right, Farris?
People get lost?
Lost? Oh. You was always lost if you got outside the airport.
While barnstorming in Alabama, Elmer got his fingers caught in a propeller, had to see a doctor.
I said, now, if you save them, how long before I can fly? He said, 5 months. I said, if you cut them off, how long? He said, 5 weeks. I said, you cut them off. I got an airplane out here in the woods. I can't, and a family.
About 20 years ago, Elmer wanted a biplane, so he built one himself, without blueprints.
On the wings, he'd got these Luskin spars and laid it on a horse, and he backed off and he says, now, right along about here, and he sawed it off, and that's how he determined the length of it. And I flew the plane after it was finished. It was the best home-built flying I ever flew.
That's Elmer and his homemade plane. His buddy Farris was flying right by his side, shooting the film.
Have either one of you ever wrecked in a plane?
No.
Well, at first, I think I had the guts to crack one up, but it was during the Depression and I couldn't afford it. And so by the time I got to the point where I could afford to crack one up, I was afraid to.
Farris flew the world over, delivering every type of plane the United States used during World War II. His friend Elmer has trained thousands of pilots. He says there's none better than Farris Thomas.
Everybody is overtrained nowadays. They end up with all kinds of theory. They can pass all kinds of written, but they don't know how to fly. There's not a handful of people that know how to land an airplane anymore. They just arrive. They just fly down until it jars, and then they shut it off. They say, we're bound to be here because it jars.
The Traveler spun awful fast. Come right back and do a loop and then do a snap roll and come right around and set it in there. See, them airplanes landed 20 miles an hour then, didn't they?
Oh,
yeah, if you had any wind at all. You didn't have to. And you had to get it in there because you had no brakes. And they would ride.
Seems like that we just weren't meant to be up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the best place to be.